alcohol abuse. What price do we pay in dollars and lives to have a good time?
Alcoholism is all around us every day.
Many people can control their drinking, but for 10 million Americans, the agony of alcoholism is all too real. A special series begins tomorrow on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Thursday,
Ho, 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 Magnum.
a holiday excursion has Magnum and crew stranded on a deserted island marked for destruction. Then on Simon & Simon,
Now you left without ever seeing my war wound.
Rick and AJ take a cruise to disaster when the ship is hijacked and held for ransom.
You enjoying the cruise so far?
Then on Knots Landing, Gary and Kathy become more than just friends as Karen's addiction threatens her and her family.
Matt, I don't have a problem with
Stop taking them!
All Thursday.
This is CBS.
Now we're really lost.
Didn't you get the directions?
I'll go see if that farmhouse we just passed has a telephone.
In a world where anything can go wrong, it's nice to know there's one thing you can depend on to help make it go right.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a telephone?
Sure do.
Oh, swell. I think we're a little lost.
Sorry, sir. No honeymoon suite.
No honeymoon suite?
But we
have
made reservations.
Don't
Didn't
we? There's got to be a honeymoon suite somewhere.
Telephone, sir.
Didn't
I thought you told Rudy to pick us up. There's a phone. Rudy, guess who?
You took care of the snow tires.
I'll go see if that farmhouse back there.
Excuse me, may I use your phone?
Sure. If only everything worked as well as the telephone.
You know, I had a feeling I've been here before.
New York Telephone, for nearly a century answering New York's call.
New questions about the Beirut bombing Monday at 6.
Because the following special program, Alice will not be presented this evening. Alice will return next Sunday at this time.
The following program was recorded at an earlier date for presentation at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1978 Variety Club honoree, Mr. James Stewart.
Very, very much. You know, it's a wonderful party. And a party, that's exactly what it is. You know, not a lot of long speeches, just a lot of love, a lot of laughs, a lot of wonderful music. Now, this whole program is going to be a complete surprise to Frank. Everywhere I look around this wonderful party, I see people I know, people I love, and I'm here tonight, and they're here tonight, because we all love a man I'm just about to introduce. He's entertained us for a lifetime, and tonight we're going to entertain him. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the 1983 Variety Club's honoree, Mr. Frank Sinatra.
Got the first seat. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Come on, baby. Hey, Richard. How are you? Nice to see you. How you doing? Happy anniversary.
Thank you, darling.
Hello, Vic. Hello, Charles. Fred. Hi, Gary. I left it in my dressing room.
Welcome to an all-star party for Frank Sinatra. Entertaining you in Old Blue Eyes tonight are Foster Brooks, Harold Burnett, Richard Burton, Vic Damone, Cary Grant, Monty Hall, Florence Henderson, Julio Iglesias, Howard Keel, Tommy Lasorda, Steve Lawrence, Michelle Lee, Ricardo Montalban, Bob Newhart, Burt Reynolds, James Stewart, Dionne Warwick, and Nelson Riddle and his orchestra. All-Star Party for Frank Sinatra. Sponsored by DuPont. Better things for better living. And by the Puerto Rico Tourism Company and the people of Puerto Rico, USA.
Show them a rainforest with orchids no bigger than a thumb. Walk through history itself. Bring someone you love to Puerto Rico. Sun, swim, laze a while. But take the time to explore the riches of over 500 years. Only Puerto Rico has so much to share. Only Puerto Rico has sights that warm you like the sun. Puerto Rico, USA.
Hundreds of miles above the Earth, an American satellite focuses a special scanning device on the Rocky Mountains. Geologists at Conoco, a DuPont company, interpret and use these satellite images and other new space-age techniques to pinpoint likely places to explore for the oil we all need. At DuPont, we believe innovative technology can help solve America's energy problems. DuPont, better things for better living.
'Cause I'm a woman, I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan. But once in a while, you gotta give me your hand.
Give her Enjoli, the 8-hour perfume for the 24-hour woman. Enjoli for your 24-hour woman.
Enjoli.
Frank, ladies and gentlemen, the 1982 Variety Club honoree, Miss Carol Burnett.
Frank, I would like you and everyone in this room to know that I was the original Bobby Soxer. I'll let you in on a little secret. I still get chills thinking about the night that I first saw him. It was at the Paramount Theater in New York years ago. No, that was it. It was exactly years ago, and I will never forget it. I think he must have sung 20 or 30 songs that evening, and when he left the theater around 2 o'clock in the morning, Times Square was an absolute madhouse, and there were thousands of us Bobby Soxers, and we screamed and we carried on and we mobbed him unmercifully. And I remember one of them, I don't know, some pushy girl, she happened to grab one of his floppy bow tie, and she got it off, and I have loved you ever since that night. And like I said, I was a Bobby Soxer then, and I am one now.
That's wonderful. Oh, that's marvelous.
Hold it. I am still a Bobby Soxer, too. And, listen, old Blue Eyes. I've been waiting so long for this. You can have this floppy old bow tie back, but could you just come over here and plant one on me? I can't get over the bushes, you know?
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you very much. Look at these.
I would like to speak from the heart for everybody here in this room and who's watching tonight who has ever heard a song sung by Mr. Sinatra. Frank, we got a crush on you. Every year is a very good year because you wrapped our troubles in dreams and you gave us a world on a string. You said, come fly with me, and we did, to a foggy day in London town, when our nightingale sang in Berkeley Square, to a moonlight in Vermont, in the still of the night, to April in Paris, the road to Mandalay, to the sunny side of the street, where we tossed 3 coins in the fountain with a girl from Ipanema and the boy next door. You're just too marvelous for words. And whenever we think about the things you are, you, embraceable you, we're never strangers in the night, and we will love the shadow of your smile as time goes by from here to eternity. You're the sunshine of our life, and would you please stand up and introduce us to the sunshine of your life? Table here, 3 generations of Sinatras. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Carol. Very moving, very touching about all those songs. Did I really sing all of that stuff? I'd like to begin by introducing my #1 daughter. You remember originally called Nancy with a laughing face, and she's sitting right here to my left. Please step right to the back. And next to Nancy is her #1 daughter. Her name is Angela Jennifer Lambert. And her #2 daughter is Amanda Kate Lambert. And her #1 man, Mr. Hugh Lambert. My #2 daughter, Miss Tina. And her beau and newest member of our family, Mr. Bobby Finkelstein. And my #1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 son, Frank Jr. To quote the song title again, "The Sunshine of My Life," Barbara. You are the sunshine of my life.
You're still at it, Frank.
Well,
thank you.
Hello there, my boy.
How are you?
Hi.
It was radio that first brought Frank Sinatra into all of America's homes and hearts all at once. Your hit parade. Now, this must bring back wonderful memories for you, Frank, because it brings back wonderful memories for us. Here are some of the memories in the language which you understand and express best, music. And to share a medley of some of the songs that you sang when they were #1 on your hit parade are 2 lovely and talented ladies, Michelle Lee and Dionne Warwick.
Baby, don't you dance me in. Let me ride to the wide open country that I love. Baby, don't you dance me in. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the hotel, I lose my senses. Can't stand hobbles and I don't do fences. Don't you try to fence me. Never try to fence me. Baby, don't you fence me. It's the Saturday dance. Heard they cried at the floor. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore.
I walk alone, because to tell you the truth, I'll be lonely. What are you doing? I don't mind being lonely when my heart tells me
I'll be seeing you in all the
Wonderful.
It's magic, it's magic, it's magic, it's magic. Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Ding, ding, ding with the bell. Stop, stop, stop with my heart. As it's not going, I know how it feels when the universe reels. You never know, Frank, how much we love you. You never know, Frank, how much we care. There is some other way to prove that we love you. Let's speak up, and I swear that we'll find the way how. You never know. No, 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 you'll never know. Oh, you never know. And you don't know.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you, guys. Marvelous.
Thank you.
I've done all the key changes. Those are great. Bravo, bravo. Wonderful. That's marvelous. Boy, they must have worked very hard to get that thing.
Frank, as you probably know, I was not part of the original Rat Pack. Composed, of course, of yourself, Dino, Joey, Sammy, Peter Lawford. George Goebel and Don Knotts and myself had a kind of mini Rat Pack going. And, when you guys were breaking it up on the stage in Las Vegas at the Sands, we used to go to the Beverly Hills Public Library and talk loud. Now, there are many people here tonight who cannot be here. Many people that love you. One man in particular, because of the pressures of the Oval Office, cannot be with us tonight, although he would love to be. And Mr. Cary Grant, I understand, is going to read a message from him. However, he has sent a very special representative, his representative in charge of cultural affairs for the White House. I'd like to introduce him now, Mr. Neil Norstag. Neil?
Ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, I would like to apologize to each of you for appearing here tonight, slightly drunk. Frankly, I thought this affair was tomorrow night. But before you condemn me too severely, I feel that in all fairness to myself, I should say that I have a very good reason for being loaded tonight. I've been drinking all day. It is no secret among political insiders that you and your untiring efforts are largely responsible for the election of a president. Unfortunately, that president happens to be Muammar al-Gaddafi of Libya. Mr. Sinatra, I am honored to bring you greetings from the most powerful man in the world, whose name escapes me for the moment. I stand to salute you as the greatest entertainment in the world. Mr. Sinatra. I am going to stand here. I'm not going to stand here and dwell on your success as a unique singer.
You've had it, man. Give me that. Let's go. Ha, bring need a reliever. Let's go. Go get him, Pam.
Frank, the good Lord has blessed you with many, many talents, and you have served them well. You are indeed a remarkable artist, Frank. For sure. Well, now, Frank, here is a man like yourself, truly an international star, and he's going to sing a lovely song that you both recorded, Begin the Begin. Now, however, he will sing it mostly in Spanish because, as he explains to his audiences at every performance, quote, my English is not so good. My teacher was Ricardo Montalban. So here is my star pupil, Frank Julio Iglesias.
Quiero sentir las cosas de siempre. Quiero saber si tú aún me quieres para volver. The begin. Quiero saber qué fue de tu vida. Quiero saber si todo se olvida para volver a empezar. Yo que siempre jugué con tu amor hasta el final. Seguro yo estaba que tú aún me querías. Hoy al ver que ya todo acabó, que no daría para volver. Día a día, te hacías querer un poco más. ¿Quién me iba a decir que una vez te perdería? Hoy al verme tan solo sin ti, que no daría. When the begin, hoy, say my. When the begin, I love you, the begin. Quiero sentir las cosas de siempre. Quiero saber si tú aún me quieres para volver a empezar. Yo que siempre jugué con tu amor hasta el final, y seguro yo estaba que tú aún me querías.
Thank you.
Even small towns have big emergencies where quick diagnosis is crucial. But most small-town hospitals can't afford big city laboratories. So DuPont invented the Clinical Analyzer, an automated blood lab which can tell doctors what they need to know now, when they can do something about it.
Sounds fine.
The Clinical Analyzer is one small part of DuPont's health science efforts. But as Anderson County, Texas can tell you, it's no small thing. DuPont, makers of better things for better living.
Show them a rainforest with orchids no bigger than a thumb. Walk where blue cobblestones trace a legend. Bring someone you love to Puerto Rico. Sun, swim, laze a while. But take the time to explore the riches of over 500 years. Only Puerto Rico has so much to share. Only Puerto Rico has sights that warm you like the sun. Puerto Rico, USA.
MasterCard, find me a bargain.
MasterCard International. So worldly, so welcome. So worldly, so welcome.
Maybe something in blue.
MasterCard International.
MasterCard, you're so chic.
All-Star Party for Frank Sinatra will continue.
Monday.
I'm not going to the cafeteria.
A patient makes waves on Aftermath.
Give him lunch in bed.
Harder, son.
Then Newhart plays marriage counselor.
Your marriage is in trouble because your wife thinks you're a wimp. You are a wimp.
And on Emerald Point,
I'm going to have you. It's just a matter of time.
Hillary's plans for Glenn take a nosedive.
We're going down.
Monday.
Tomorrow on CBS.
Here's good news about Exxon gasoline. Now you have a choice of how you buy it. If you pay cash at participating Exxon stations, you'll get a discount because cash transactions are less costly. But if you prefer the convenience of buying on credit, your Exxon credit card is welcome as always. Either way, the quality of the gasoline is the same. Exxon, quality you can count on.
I'm welcomed all over the world as Gina Lollobrigida, but when I'm in Italy, I go straight for the welcome that means the most to me. In America, I go straight for the phone. It's the best way to keep close when you're far away. With AT&T's lowest rate, you can dial a 1-minute call to most of Europe for only $1.42, 80 cents each minute after. So if you can't be there, give them a hug from far away. Call.
AT&T, we bring the world closer.
Go to the videotape with Warner Wolf, Monday at 7:30. Frank, ladies and gentlemen, the 1981 Variety Club honoree, Mr. Burt Reynolds.
I was fortunate enough this year to do a picture with Frank. Well, I wouldn't say do a film with Frank. I mean, he worked one day. But I've worked around with a lot of actors who are supposedly big stars. I never saw a crew come apart at the seams like they did when you showed up at work. And you were gracious to a fault. In fact, I was really embarrassed, quite honestly, when actors were running up and saying, "Can I have a picture with you, Frank? Can I have a picture with you, Frank?" And I didn't get a picture taken with you, Frank, and I'd like to do that later this evening, if you don't mind. I have a little studio set up off here. Maybe we can get some nice 11 by 14s of just the two of us, you know, holding each other, and, you know, the king and the king. You know what I mean? The other thing that I noticed about the way you were acting that day was how loose you were. You knew all the lines, you came prepared, and at 3:30 you got in a helicopter and flew away. Reacted to a chair after that. I'd heard all these stories about Mr. S, the king, the king. And I saw a few films, and of course I thought you were wonderful. And then I got a chance to see you at Radio City Music Hall. And I saw you turn this huge room into a saloon. It became the most intimate little room anybody ever played in. And you sang to every person in that room. And I realized then why they call you the king. You are a legend. You deserve to be. And we love you very much. And I'm proud that I know you. God bless you.
That's wonderful. Wonderful.
Frank, your recording career is unequaled in musical history, a career in which I am privileged to have been a small part. Here are my memories of 26 of those records in a medley called Sinatra from A to Z, from All or Nothing at All, through the alphabet, to Zing Went the Strings of My Heart. Frank, here are two gifted men you love, and who return that love. Steve Lawrence.
All or nothing at all. Half love never appealed to me. If your heart never could yield to me, then I'd rather have nothing at all. Mr. Vic Damone.
A simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I.
Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. Just say the word and we'll beat your bird down to Acapulco Bay.
It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. Day in, day out, that same old voodoo follows me about.
Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Embrace me, you irreplaceable you.
Just one look at you, my heart grows tipsy in me.
You and you alone brings out the gypsy in me.
A foggy day in London town had me low, and it had me down. Against troubles, come on, get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day.
Maybe I should have saved those leftover dreams. Honey, but here's that rainy day.
I'll never smile again till I smile at you.
It's just one of those things. Just one of those crazy flings.
violins and such, never cared much. Oh, look at me now. Put your dreams away. And I will take their place in your heart. Quiet nights and quiet stars, quiet chords from my guitar, floating on the silence that surrounds us. Ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, shooby-dooby-doo. What were the chances? It turned out so right for strangers in the night. This love of mine goes on and on. I dare you. Under a blanket of blue, just you and I beneath the stars. I bought you violets for your face, and it was spring for a while, remember? When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Yeah, I know why I've waited, and I know why I've been blue. I've prayed each night for someone exactly like you. Fairy tales can come true, it can happen to you. For as rich as you are, it's much better by far if you're young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, think of all you derive out of being alive. And here is the best part, you'll have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. Dear, when you smiled at me, I heard a melody. It haunted me from the start. Dear, with your lips of mine, the elasticity divine, sing when the string, sing when the string, sing when the string of my
The mob, just mob. Great. Great. That's great. Yeah, yeah.
You sit down, please. I'm the serious part of the program. Very serious. I've never sung a song with Frank Sinatra, never acted with him, shared his stage, nor been a member of an orchestra under his baton. Nor was I there when he was presented with either of his Oscars, his Emmy, or any of his 9 Grammys on those memorable occasions. We are, however, old friends of some 30 years, and I have risen to my feet to applaud his blazing artistry at numerous charity performances, raising countless millions for the victims of the world all over the world. This is a party for him as friend, not a tribute to him as humanitarian, at his own insistence, I might add. But I am compelled to say out loud, here and now, what a few of us have known for years. Fully aware is what he likes to hear least and discourages most. Several years ago, I looked at a call sheet of a film I was doing, and to my astonishment saw that a 2-day small part was being played by one of the greatest stars of my time. I'd long thought him retired. I asked him how things were going, and he said the difficulty was he couldn't get work. I asked if there was anything I could do to help. He said, no, you know who is taking care of me. Frank is a giant among the givers of the world. He stands among the tallest. He more than paid rent for the space he occupies on this planet. Forged as he is from legendary loyalty and compassion, carefully hidden. Hidden because he has so ordered it. Other than himself, there is no one who knows of the magnitude of his generosity. He has chosen to be the sole anonymous keeper of that knowledge. Mr. Anonymous, you have asked to be. Mr. Anonymous, you shall be called. At the risk of further offending you, Frank, I appear as the herald of grateful multitudes who have opened those unexpected envelopes, special delivering answers to their prayers, those awakened by late-night phone calls which remedied their problems, only on condition they shared your covenant of secrecy. Those who were surprised by signed checks with amounts not filled in. Those performers down on their luck who landed that role they never expected and still don't know whom to thank. And for untold other beneficiaries of the caring and kindness of this splendid man who truly is his brother's keeper. And they are legion. Those whose lives took a turn for the better, because this man, who 50 years ago tonight was a skinny 18-year-old high school dropout, unloading cargo ships by day on the Jersey waterfront, and singing at night on a Hoboken corner outside Hillman's Hall, a street corner poet burnt to the bone with the fury of his own ambition, hoping desperately someone would notice him. And they did notice you, Maggio. Grazie bene, Blue Eyes. God bless you, Mr. Anonymous.
Show them a rainforest with orchids no bigger than a thumb. Walk through history itself. Bring someone you love to Puerto Rico. Sun, swim, laze a while, but take the time to explore the riches of over 500 years. Only Puerto Rico has so much to share. Only Puerto Rico has sights that warm you like the sun. Puerto Rico, USA.
An impossible dream is about to come true. An airplane called Solar Challenger will fly the English Channel powered by nothing but sunshine. It took vision and hard work and a whole new technology to get it off the ground. It took DuPont Kevlar, Mylar, Delrin, and Nomex. But these ultralight, ultra-strong DuPont materials made more than a dream come true. They're helping to launch America's first fuel-efficient jets. DuPont, makers of better things for better living.
An American Greetings friendship card. A little humor, a bit of warmth can bring your thoughts together even though you're miles away.
Marty, you reading that card again?
Yeah.
Can I read it?
No.
Can I have the envelope?
American Greetings, the right card for that special person.
Frank, ladies and gentlemen, for Variety Club's Monty Hall.
Francis Albert Sinatra. By allowing Variety Clubs International to televise this wonderful party in your honor, you join our Humanitarian Hall of Fame and enable us to establish still another hospital wing to help the innocent victims of the world, the children who need our love and care the most. In earlier parties like this, we have added to our children's hospitals 7 wings, dedicated to John Wayne in our Miami Children's Hospital, Elizabeth Taylor in New York's Flower Fifth Avenue Hospital, Jimmy Stewart in our Minnesota Variety Heart Hospital, Ingrid Bergman in our Des Moines Blank Memorial Hospital, Jack Lemmon in our Buffalo Children's Hospital, Burt Reynolds in the Eagleson Hospital for Children in Atlanta, and Carol Burnett in the UCLA Medical Center here in Los Angeles. Before announcing the details of our new Frank Sinatra wing, here is a dear friend of yours and a dear friend of ours, Mr. Cary Grant.
My dear Frank, here's the message to which Bob Newhart referred a little earlier. It's on White House stationery, you see. Dear Francis Albert, Nancy and I are delighted to send warmest greetings and congratulations as you are honored by the good folks at the Variety Clubs. You are most deserving of this tribute, for yours has been a life and career of giving. Your legendary talent has entertained millions the world over. But most important, you've gone above and beyond the call of duty to make life a little better for others. Time and again, you've been there, lending your good name to worthy causes. Because of your contributions to our young people, Variety Clubs will create the Frank Sinatra wing at one of their children's hospitals. The wing will serve as an enduring tribute to your love and generosity. All Americans owe you a great debt of gratitude. Thanks for all you've done and for being there. You have our very best wishes for a memorable evening, and again, congratulations. It's signed, Ron.
Frank, would you join me up on stage, please?
I love you. I love you.
This is the original, beautifully framed letter from the White House. Frank, correct me if I'm wrong, but the year was 1935. You were touring in a Major Bowes unit. Do you recall the name of the group?
Sure, the Hoboken Four.
Right. And while appearing in Seattle, you left the Hoboken Four and the tour, and you went out on your own, right?
You've been reading my mail, huh? It's true.
Right. Well, Frank, after all these years, 48 to be exact, you are returning to Seattle. That is, your name and heart are returning to Seattle. For that is the location of one of Variety Club's many participating children's hospitals. And here is a picture of it, coming in now. This is the Seattle Children's Orthopedic Hospital and Medical Center. Let me tell you about the medical center. The founding mission of this medical center is to provide specialized quality care to underprivileged, handicapped children, regardless of race, religion, or the family's ability to pay. And as a result of this evening, in your honor, we proudly add the Frank Sinatra Children's Unit for the Chronically Ill. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present a man who not only tasted the wine of greatness, he finished the bottle. One of the kindest, most generous men who ever lived, I give you Mr. Frank Sinatra.
Thank you, Marty, and thank all of you for bringing such joy into the heart of this saloon singer, and especially to the people who took part in the performances tonight, who were absolutely marvelous. Really, really quite wonderful, and I applaud you. It's truly a lovely way to spend an evening, lots of music, some of it vaguely familiar to me. And I thank you for giving me a night that I shall never, never forget. It's not that often I get a chance to have a night like this. Grab a quiet dinner with Barbara and the kids. My compliments to all of you, each and every one of you. I adore all of you. You've made me feel at home tonight. Matter of fact, this room reminds me a lot of my den in my own home. Except my den is a little larger than this room, but it has the same warm quality about it. And as for the moment of truth, variety clubs and I go back a long way, trying to bring sunshine into the shadowed lives of those who needed our help the most, the children of the world. And there's only one change I would make, rather, in regard to this wonderful wing that's being named in my honor. I'd like to, if it doesn't offend Monty or any of the members of the committee, I would like to ask respectfully that it be named for my entire family, rather than just my name. And I think it should be called the Sinatra Family Wing, rather than just my own name. I thank you all. God bless you for giving my family. Thank you.
Practically all